I often advocate for family-friendly condos and making sure that families' needs are met during the design and planning process in new developments. I thought it would be a great topic for a short video to summarize the Growing Up study or design guidelines, planning for children in new vertical communities that the city introduced back in 2017. The city had put together this document as a response to the lack of condo units that work well for families. And it aimed to address three major issues. The first one is that there aren't enough 2- and 3-bedroom condos across the city. The second issue is that the large units that do get built don't work well for families. And the third issue is that buildings and neighborhoods across the cities lack in essential amenities that families with children need. So let's discuss what are the requirements and how they are going to impact design. The guidelines are divided into three scales: the unit, the building, and the neighborhood. The neighborhood level guidelines are for the city itself, unless it's a very large master plan development. Most of the development will be impacted by the unit and building guidelines. So let's review some of the most interesting guidelines in this document. You're probably familiar with the percentage and proportion of large units in a development. So each development of 20 units or more is required to have 25% large units, 10% of 3 bedrooms, and 25% and 15% of 2 bedrooms. And yes, there are sizes as well. If possible, they should be grouped together to encourage a sense of community and encourage socializing in general. And let's talk about amenity spaces. The proportion of amenity spaces for children should be calculated in relation to the number of family units in the building, so around 25%. Developments that would be required to provide parkland dedications and are further than 500 meters from a park required to provide privately owned, publicly accessible spaces, POPs, such as courtyards or mid-block connections, plazas, or landscaped areas. Buildings should provide wash-up rooms for bikes, strollers, any wheeled toys, as well as a storage room for the stroller and wheeled toys, a workroom for messy activities or homework, and a pet relief area for dogs. There are also requirements for unit areas, minimum dimensions, and minimum areas. We actually conducted a summary, and you can find a consolidated table on our website. I will put a link in the comments below. Next week on September 9th, I am actually going to take part in a debate together with Sasha Cook, who's a partner at Great Brook Capital, and moderated by Pauline Lerman from Urban Nations. We're going to discuss, or I should say debate, whether or not private sector developers should take the role in developing and building condos that work for families. It's going to be very interesting. Sasha and I don't hold the same opinions and perspectives, and I also interested to hear what you have to say. So either shoot me an email or write in the comments below, and there's also a link. I will put a link in the comments to register to the debate. See you next week.